What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and we are now in 1080p on the webcam. I just picked up this cool little Pro HD webcam from Logitech, and I'm using their new little capture software right here. That's pretty cool. All right, so you're scrolling through Facebook, and you always stumble across these posts about, oh man, remember that old game? Remember this? Remember that? Well, today I thought I'd start up a little series on exactly that, and I'm going to play some GameCube games courtesy of Dolphin Emulator. Okay, so here we are in Dolphin Emulator. This is an absolutely incredible program. They have a website. I think it's a wiki. You can go on, you can download the latest version. It's fairly easy to set up. There's so many YouTube videos on it. And basically, you can go and you can actually find all of these well, I can't necessarily say where you find them, but you just can, because that's God forbid, that's pirating. But yeah, Nintendo thinks we're dumb. You can find them all over the web. It's no problem. But basically, what you do is when you come in here, you'll see a button that says Map a ROM Directory. You're going to download a program called 7-Zip, which is right here. Boom. And so see this is what you get. So let me go back one. This is my downloads. Okay, so when you download a ROM, you're going to get a zip folder that looks like this. Okay, and then you're going to go extract yada yada yada, and then you're going to come out with something like this. It's an ISO. So then you put that in your folder or ROM directory, and I've taken the liberty of let's see here. Let me show you mine. This is my ROM directory. I have N64 games for all those other emulators, and I took the liberty of making a little GameCube ROMs list here. And boom, you just copy and paste your ROM right in here, and it will show up in here pretty much the same exact order. It will alphabetize it, and yeah, you could just have at it. And then there's so many graphics controls. You can amp up everything, and then it gets very interesting because you could actually put in textures, custom textures, and eventually I'll get to The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess, where I have actually HD textures and stuff, and these guys had literally no lives, and they decided to give Link chainmail and shit under his green garb. It's fucking incredible shit. So yeah, let's get started now. And to make this even more authentic of an experience, I actually have the adapter for my good old Wavebird GameCube controller right here. If you have a Wii U adapter with the two USB ends, you can literally plug it right into your machine and map it out in the controller control panel. And see, I'll turn it on right here, and it connects. So we're going to play with the GameCube controller. All right, in the upper left corner, you're going to see the FPS and all the prompts and whatnot from what's happening in the back end. That's just custom textures. I don't have any custom textures for this game, actually, but we're going to start off with the granddaddy of them all. Oh, isn't it glorious? Oh, one of my favorites. So I think this is probably, yeah, I think I was playing this a little earlier. And another thing I should mention, actually, guys, is this Logitech capture program works perfectly with Dolphin. I have had no problems with it yet, but OBS Studio will fucking lag like crazy. And I'm running this locally, by the way. I don't have a streaming PC. I'm actually running this locally. So yeah, look at this, seamless, 30 FPS, no problems at all. So let's see here. We're gonna go play through the first level, I think. Oh, I already played through a bunch of these. PD Piranha. Yeah, we'll do PD Piranha. That was a good one. Man, look at that. 30 FPS, locked and loaded. Now, every now and again, you'll get a couple frame skips, but I mean that's all right because it's a computer program. You know what I mean? Like it's experimental. You got to play around with it. You got to experiment, and that's the biggest thing with emulators. You literally just got to experiment. You got to play around with the settings, and eventually, when you find what you like, you just stick with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Oh my god. Like, I remember, like, do you guys remember when you were kids and, like, you would literally, like, play around and, you would get to a certain point in the game and you would just play it, like, you would literally just keep starting new files and playing up to that point in the game, like, over and over again because you couldn't get any farther because you didn't know what the fuck you were doing. Like, because that's what I did. I remember I played this level over and over again because I just didn't know what else to do. And not only that, but I thought it was significantly hard. Shit. And then fill up the water right here. And it actually, it looks pretty decent. Like if you look at Mario there, like he's pretty well defined. And this is on a NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti graphics card. For my tech freaks who are wondering what I'm using, I'm running on the Dell G3 17-inch gaming laptop right now. And I think this is Direct 3D11 background graphics. Classic. Drop there, no big deal. Man, I remember like when I first played this, like I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Oh shit. Like I remember he just kept spitting and like like that. Oh shit. Yeah, he would just keep spitting and I would just kind of keep going around and like mopping up his goop because I just didn't know what else to do. It's kind of funny how, like, you look at these games when you're, like, older. You look at these games when you're older, and you realize, like, wow, like, I can't believe I found this shit hard. Like, I can't believe I actually didn't know where to go, what to do. Like, it's so clear, like, the game actually leads you where the fuck you're supposed to go, and you still can't figure it out. But I will say this, though. That, a lot of Mario games, like, they say E for everyone, but that shit gets frustrating. Like all like the platforming and shit, like falling off the levels, like even for adults that shit's hard. So like I don't even understand why they say E for everyone, because this shit, like, as kids, you know, like even as adults, like that shit's fucking impossible. And that's number 3, I think. There we go. And then he turns into chocolate. Marble chocolate swirl. And it's opaque because I already got it. Man, that's fucking awesome. I love playing through this shit over and over again. Yes, and in the upper left corner, you notice that, yes, there is an automated memory card thing, or virtual memory card. So it will literally save your game as the same exact way you would do it in game, and there's a memory card file. So if you really wanted to, you could actually input game saves. You can go online and you could find game saves, and you could bring them in, and you can just get like the whole like 150 shine sprite one if you want, or 120. I think it's more than that. I haven't played this in a while, but yeah, look at this. Like it's fucking perfect. All right, we're gonna do the. Yeah, I think this is the one with the big octopus. Yeah, the blooper thing. Yeah, okay, yep. Oh my god, the memories here, man. Nah, shut up, Blood. And there's actually a cheat. I kind of figured this out, like, I forget how old I was, but, oh shit. If you go on these boxes up here, you can, and you pretty much skip the entire level. And, go on his, tentacle here. Okay, here we go. And if I remember correctly, we have to shoot him in the face and pull all his tentacles off. There we go, there's one. There's two. Now, see, this one didn't take me that long to figure out because I was just like, oh, like as soon as I jumped on his tentacles, I was like, oh shit. So obviously it's something to do with that. Again, but when you're a kid, like it literally feels like you're a video game god when you figure this shit out by yourself. You're like, wow. And then last part, go and you pull. I think there might be a second phase where, yeah, you pull the cork out, and then all his tentacles come back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Phase 2. Here we go. Yeah. It's a little hard to grab his tentacles sometimes. You gotta be careful. Okay, there's two. Okay, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. There we go. Oh shit. Didn't mean to do that. Pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. Nice. Alright. Now, I think this is the end right here. Snap him into the harbor. Oh, the lens flare. 2002 hardcore graphics right there, guys. Hardcore. Man, I remember I thought this shit was fucking groundbreaking back then. Now it's like minuscule. Okay, boom boom, got that one. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here to the lighthouse. And rescue Toad here from the fucking goop monster thing. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna shoot the thing. Yeah, remember these things? It's almost like they're like piranha plants or something. Or at least they're made out to be. Or at least in the image. And then there's still a second phase. Okay, one more time. There we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Clean Toad off here. And we'll have our first encounter with this level. I think something beach. Rianco Beach or something? Or Gelato Beach, there we go. Dunebud Sin, Castle Secret. Oh, I know. This is one of those fucking, the platformers. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. I haven't seen this in fucking years. Okay, yep. No, never mind. Okay. Now we're gonna do the dive flip. Okay, Meta Mario, or I don't even know, Bowser Jr. disguised as Mario. Oh yeah, this is fucking. I hated these. Because it's like, it's honestly, it's just a kick to the balls. It's like really like, okay, how good are you? Like when you're a kid, you're just like, fuck, like I hate like not falling when I had the hover nozzle. Yep, there we fucking go. Oh my god, I fucking hate this bullshit. Now I think there's there might be like a one-up mushroom in one of these things. Yep, told you. There it is. Okay. Now this part is. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Motherfucker. Alright, but that's okay, because we can go back and we just get that one-up mushroom back. Nothing happened. There we go. Yeah, that one was a fucking tough one when I was younger. Jeez. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to do an entire series on this. As you saw, I had an entire catalog of games already. But if you guys have any requests, you can drop them down in the comments. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Help me get my name out there. And yeah, have a good one, guys.